Okay, so now I figured out how to work this out. So I'll do all the tagging and labeling, whatever. So anyway, this is Rob, my podcast. All right, I hate even saying it's my podcast. I remember years ago, I have a website, or they had all these different things that now everybody has. I am a webmaster. Really? Yes, I'm the CEO of what? Of my business. What's the name of your business? Well, it's a website. Wow, where's the office? Well, it's a virtual office. It's a lot of shit now. So anyway, I'm just gonna ramble and rant about different things. Like, people don't know, and I have it with myself, my own blind spots, but there's real stupidity out there. I know we all know it, but the stupid people are thinking what's stupid, what they think is stupid, but it's not. What they think is stupid is not. Like everybody who watched Trump, right? Thought Pence was mean to him. This world, the narcissists, Trump's people, the whole thing, and I believe anybody in politics now, but let's just start with Trump. Trump's people and this world now don't look at their side of the street. They don't know it takes two to tango. Pence is as mild-mannered as it gets until pushed. And he's worked hard on it because he's a nut, too, who has had a bad temper. But Trump just pushes and pushes and pushes, and then he's one of those, I call them the passive-aggressive bullies or the victim bullies, or where they go, I was just minding my own business. So everybody said, Biden was so mean to Trump. He was mean. Did you watch, listen, hear, and see every single split second Trump was mean to Biden and Biden kept his mouth shut? Believe me, I'm no fan of Biden or Trump. Our government isn't a government anymore. It's a corporation. Anyway, did anybody... Trump was throwing out blatant lies. I'm not a negative Trump. Like, I'm not just saying this because I'm biased. Play it in slow motion, you brain-dead morons. Even the Proud Boys, which is like an overstatement for them. That's the ultimate oxymoron. They're shame-based babies, so they have to be Proud Boys. This fucking Trump, listen, he made up shit. Like, if you ask any of Trump people, so where's the wall? He promised, he's going to do it. He will, because he's kept all his promises, but he didn't keep that one. Yes, he has. No, he hasn't. But yes, he has. Why are you being mean to him, And then he went on, and he picked on Biden's wife, his kid, the whole thing. He starts at the name calling, and then people go, did you hear Biden call him a clown? Trump invented the name calling of other candidates. No, we didn't. It's always been there. Trump's people act so tough, and they're crying babies. Why? Did you see Biden was mean to him, and the press is mean to him? It takes two to tango. If Trump didn't act like such a lying, fraudulent bastard, nobody'd be trashing him. Meanwhile, did you see that he made his taxes? I think he admitted he made 47 cents, right? So, or he paid 47 cents. But everyone said, now that's fraud, and that's a felony. If you're not the president, if you're not famous, if you're not a celebrity, you or me, we go to prison. It's ignored. That's impeachable. That's legitimately, hey, Trump morons, listen. Before you wet your diapers, it is a fraud and a felony. I don't care. He saved the economy. How about this? All these morons say, Trump, we have a better economy. Trump, really? Really? Look at the layoffs. Well, it's the pandemic's fault. Well, it's his administration. And the Democrats are fighting to keep businesses going, to keep people going. No, they're not. They're assholes. They're like 4-year-olds. The Republicans are blocking stimuli. No, the Democrats are, because they want more. Oh, really? They do want more? They want to help more? They want to do more help? What's with Trump? People, it is what it is. People pick different candidates for whatever reason, but if you're just going to lie as much as your candidate is and not hear the truth, then you're sick. You're mentally ill. And Biden, I could list a whole bunch of crap about him in the debate. But the thing is, Even the press and the promotion of and the marketing and the advertising and the talking heads and the anchors and the legitimate news organizations. We're saying this is they're probably going to attack each other at this. This is Trump's chance to attack or Biden's. It's not about attack. It's a debate. It's a debate. It's not a bicker. And the anchor people and the press and everybody should be setting it up as such. This is a debate. Unfortunately, what we'll see is Trump start calling names and Biden will be forced to react. This is a debate. You know what a debate is? Two elder statesmen be given a topic. If they're up for election, a topic of what they will do about Medicaid, what they will specifically do, what they will do about poverty or hunger, starvation, or taxes, and more specific, relevant to the time, important issues and policies, not personalities. It used to be an intelligent voting demographic would watch and go, I like what he said, I'll vote for him. Trump shows up and he did shift the whole equation and people let him. That's why people let him. You line up for garbage. You like garbage. You like reality shows. You like the Kardashians. You like bullshit. You love bullshit. And truth scares you. Because you haven't developed your brains to process information anymore. Clickbait. You're all a bunch of clickbait fish. But can't argue with you because you're the majority and you just bully and yell louder than anybody else like Trump does. Trump's the kid at school who said, watch. You go like this, hey, Trump, do you have your income tax returns? Yeah, of course I do. Really? May we see them? Maybe, maybe not. What does that mean? Maybe, maybe not. What does that mean? It means maybe or maybe not. Can I see them now? Well, yeah, when I'm ready, when I feel like it. I don't feel like it. How about the health plan that you've been saying you had for 4 years? Yeah, well, it's none of your business. No, it is our business. We're asking about it. No, well, sticks and stones may break my bones. What? Can we see your health plan? Oh, I have it right here. See, I told you I did it. Can we see it? I have it right here, but can we see it? Maybe, maybe not. You can go get it. Just go get it somewhere. Where's the wall? Oh, I already built it. Where is it? Well, it's being stored, and we're going to put it somewhere. And his voters hear this and cheer him. You cheer him. You won't even hear what I'm saying here. I'm not trashing him or you. I'm showing you. I'm just showing you. Look, people show me my stupid stuff, and you're being stupid. He hasn't done a thing. He didn't. And you think he did, and if I ask you to list it, you can't list a thing. Can you list a thing? Now, I'm no fan of Biden. Biden looked like he was in formaldehyde, pulled out of his coffin, and propped up, and was like a dummy for a ventriloquist. He couldn't even get a... He didn't... it's not he's feeble or this or that. He's just... doesn't look healthy. He looked pale and pasty. Trump looked like he needed to give the urine test. Trump was... Wow, what are you on, man? It's like he started off just standing there, and all of a sudden he got scowly, his face turned beet red, he started sweating, his hands were shaking, he was jumping up and down, twitching his head, he couldn't listen, he just interrupt. He didn't look like an asshole, he looked bipolar and coked up and on crystal meth. He looked like a man who was just wasted on speed. And Biden looked like they really got him stoned, gave him a hit of acid, maybe some oxys, and a little bit of Adderall so he could just stand there and not fall over. We don't have a choice. We're voting for goons now, for evil goons. The Democrats are a little bit better than the Republicans because they remember the Declaration of Independence is the government's for the people. The Republicans aren't good. They're just not. But people will never get that. How can people in homeless shelters or broke people or people who work 9 to 9, 12 hours a day trying to support families call themselves Republican when the 1% benefits from Republicans, and you obviously don't. Don't you see it? Is blindness the new awareness? The new higher consciousness? And the Democrats, sorry, you got a few in there that work really hard, but you get bullied, and you get called far left and socialist. You're not socialist. Of the people, by the people, for the people. It's not socialist. That's democracy. People don't even, you people hear a word that the press manipulates so you can take it a certain way, and that's what you call it. Knowledge is power, but information is real power. You're not informed. You don't read details, and you don't look at from whence it comes. And this isn't everybody, because me, compared to the people who do it completely, I'm a moron compared to them, but I'm not a moron compared to the morons and the narcissists, you narcissistic people. Susie's famous now because she vomited Stoli, and now she's the Stoli ad girl. She made $1 million. Why don't the Instagram people just send hundreds of their people around just to see unsung heroes? I don't mean first responders. I mean mothers who work 14 hours a day to feed their kids, and nobody even knows who they are. I mean people who aren't spotlight ready, camera ready, and perfect physical specimens because they can't afford personal trainers or sit in front of their laptop with makeup and all that. People who give their kids food before they give it to themselves. People who spend 14 hours a day helping one single homeless person or one single because they care passionately. You guys treat shit like gold and gold like shit. And you don't even know it. You won't even hear what I'm saying. You know, if somebody posts, hey, Joe Biden looked like his foot hurt. Just that. Someone will go, how can you like Joe Biden? He's a piece of shit. Did you read? I said he looked like his foot hurt. That's it. And if you say Trump looked like he had a bit of an earache, how can you say that? Trump was perfect. He's perfect. How can you trash him like that? What are you, a snowflake? Doesn't anybody see how they're acting other than the people with heart and mind and clarity? Which is the other 1% on the other side? And you picked up the word snowflake because some goon had a PR person who came up with the word, and now you use it against people. They did a thing where how many lies that Biden told, which wasn't true. Does anybody count how many lies Trump told? They both lied. Look, the minute you changed it from a government official, a servant of the people, an elected official, to politician, you can't spell politician without lie. Politician, shaking hands and kissing babies. Get it? That's how Bloomberg came into New York. He politicized. He was a carpetbagger, and he ruined New York. He's a millionaire. He was great. New York's better now. Giuliani ruled with an iron fist. He was a hero. He was a hero because he went to 9/11, because he did his job. Where else was he going to go? To Target? He made New York vicious to its citizens. And if you think he made it safer, you're wrong. Look now, this isn't de Blasio's fault. This had to happen. Giuliani sucked. Bloomberg sucked. And you people are voting for frauds and phonies. That debate looked like the remake of The Odd Couple. Look at Felix and Oscar go to Washington. Anyway, I think my time's up. It's a 15-minute thing. I got more to say, but stop being idiots. Wake up, read, watch, listen, and look, for Christ's sake.